What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube exclusive. I'm your host, Drew, with my other host over there.
What's up? It's D. Good to see you again. We are digging into the NFC Championship game, but before we get into that, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this pod. Actually, go ahead and hop over to Spotify or Apple Podcasts. There's an audio version of this, so feel free to hit us up there.
Yeah, listen to us on your way to the stadium if you're going to the game.
At the link, let's go. I know there's
We need-
actually, I've been seeing quite a few fans have been traveling over there. So congratulations. Good luck to you. Fight it out if you need, but it's going to be an awesome game. How are you feeling? I'm fucking amped, dude.
I'm hyped. Also, I just want to say really quick, if you're a fan trying to get tickets to a game, be careful where you buy them from. I'm seeing a lot of 49ers fans get scammed this week because they're buying from people off Facebook. Go to a trusted source, pay the fee. It's going to be okay. But yeah, for this matchup specifically, we have the number one offense versus the number one defense in the NFL. I'm excited. I think this is the most nervous I've been for a game. I feel like this week is taking so long just to get to game time. But what are you thinking for that offense versus this defense?
It's a very, very interesting matchup. I think it's going to be the tale of who can and really impose their will as far as offense. So 49ers have a drastically different style than the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, Philadelphia Eagles is explosive, over the top, and then we'll break out a run when we need to. But really, their key matchup is going to be A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is going to need to be contained, and they've seen the blueprint of what he did on the Tennessee Titans against this 49ers team last year. And he went off. He was awesome. So I think they're going to try to replicate that. I think that a lot of it is going to come down to A.J. Brown versus Charvarius Ward, A.J. Brown versus Diamador Lenore. Can they keep that contained? Can they make Jalen Hurts actually dissect this offense, go down the field, dink and dunk? On the opposite side, Brock Purdy is really trying to not game manage, but really not fuck it up and then break the game when he needs to break the game. So it's going to be longer drives from the 49ers, hopefully. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how they contain Jalen Hurts to that pocket. I think that realistically, so if you checked out the video before this, I did our Diamond Pick of the Week. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to run a lot. I don't think he's going to have the opportunities, nor is he going to want to against this violent of linebacking core.
Yeah, so for these matchups, it does worry me Jalen Hurts running the ball. I know he's coming off the injury, but last week he didn't really have to run. It was a blowout win. And so he gets another week to get healthy. And traditionally, this 49ers defense is bad against mobile quarterbacks. But maybe this season is different because we haven't really got burned by it too much. And the linebackers are fast. Aziz is playing at a Pro Bowl level, I think. Dre Greenlaw at an All-Pro level, I think. And Fred Warner is one of the best linebackers in the game. And so our D-line is healthy. Our linebackers are healthy. So I think we're going to be good there. What worries me is the wide receivers for the Eagles. A.J. Brown, obviously, but Devontae Smith in the slot, it's going to be a big Jimmy Ward game in the nickel's position for him. Because I had Devontae Smith on my fantasy team. There's weeks where he catches nothing, where he has like 16 yards. He has no yards. And then there's weeks where he puts up 160, 180 yards. So he can go off. He is dangerous too. So we can't key too much on A.J. Brown. There's other weapons on this Eagles offense, even like the Dallas Goedert. And I'm sure they have like Quez Watkins as their other receiver.
Yeah, it is Quez.
Yeah, he's fast. He's really fast. And that's what hurts us is the speed of receivers against our secondary. So it's going to be interesting to see like how much our defensive line can control this game for Jalen Hurts to have to throw it quickly and not be able to get those deep balls. So that's really the key for me. As far as Brock Purdy, everyone's saying, oh, he doesn't have playoff experience. He's won more playoff games than Jalen Hurts already. And no one's saying that Jalen Hurts doesn't have experience in the playoffs. It's anyone's game when it comes to these quarterbacks. If Brock Purdy can play how he did last week, it's going to be tough. The Cowboys really got to him in that first half and shook him to where he's running for his life. He's throwing the ball away. But if he can bounce back and make the key throws like he did in the second half of that game, I fully expect this to be a 49ers win. He can do this. He
Oh yeah,
can elevate
100%.
and throw for 300 yards and win the game. Another thing stacked against the 49ers is the injuries to McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. Both of them dinged up this week.
Yeah, so McCaffrey's good to go. He was full go at practice, I believe, yesterday. Elijah Mitchell still a little bit iffy. Hasn't really practiced this week. I just seen that they elevated Tevin Coleman to the active roster, so maybe Shanahan, if Elijah Mitchell's not ready to go, he's ride or die with Tevin Coleman. He's been there with him before, so he just wants a guy who he doesn't have to worry about. Like, hey, I'm asking you to do this, and we've seen Tevin Coleman has come off the couch and actually done pretty well in a couple of these performances down the stretch. With this game, they want to keep Jalen Hurts off the field. They want long extended drives. They want the run plays. They want to muck this up. They don't care. Like we've seen against the Cowboys, they are fine doing a very close tooth and nail game. Like, and Brock Purdy doesn't really get too shaken. I feel 100% comfortable rolling with this. I seen one report where they were actually like it was supposedly the Eagles said that they would be more afraid if it was Jimmy Garoppolo in at quarterback, but I think that's bullshit.
I think that's wrong because sorry to cut you off, but
yeah,
I think that's completely wrong because Brock Purdy, if you watch the last game against the Cowboys, he throws the ball away.
Yeah,
he extends plays. He gets away from the rush. Jimmy would have got sacked 20 times in that game and threw a couple picks because he's rolling out and throwing the ball when he shouldn't be. Brock Purdy knows how to throw the ball away and he knows how to get away from the pressure. So that's what makes me confident that Brock Purdy can beat this Eagles defense.
Yeah, definitely. I think too, really what it's gonna be a battle in the trenches. Can the O-line really sustain just a clean pocket at any point in this game? Because the Eagles pass rush is nasty. No matter what, it's fucking disgusting. It's nasty. So it's going to come down to that. I know later in the season, they picked up Ndamukong Suh to help, with that run defense. One of their linebackers has really stepped up because you're white. So it's just one of those things. It's going to be a battle. I think if the 49ers can keep it at a close game, they have the more experience to really take this on. And I think they end up in the end pulling it out.
I think so. We can't have any mistakes, and Brock Purdy doesn't really make a lot of crucial mistakes. I know people are like, "Oh, he almost throws interceptions." Well, he hasn't in the playoffs.
Almost doesn't count, bro.
Exactly. So we'll see if Jalen Hurts can throw a pick or if Brock Purdy can throw one, which one swings the game. But I'm really looking to the special teams this week. We can't have another mistake like a lost fumble from our special teams, especially with our kick coverage not being good.
Yeah.
This Eagles team has tons of speed. So we really have to hammer home kick coverage this week. That's really one of my major keys of the game.
I think Ray is really going to buckle down. I think obviously he did make it right that next return with the 50-yard return. I think this week he's really going to focus in. He knows he can't be the difference between losing and winning this game. So I would expect, and Ray is just a guy like he's a little bit different. You know what I mean? He's built a little different. He walks around a little bit different. What did Shanahan say? Like he leads the league in mumbles. I guess he just is in his own world. He does things his own way. So I expect him to be ready for this challenge moving forward.
Yeah, and we'll see. This is in a game where we're going to win by holding them to 9 points. This is going to be a game where we're both going to score points, and it's who's going to score the most. So offense is crucial in this one. Everyone on Twitter saying it's going to be a blowout for the Niners, it's going to be a blowout for the Eagles. I don't think it's going to go either way. I think this is going to be a tight one.
Yeah, I think so. And again, if it is a tight one heading down the home stretch, this 49ers team specifically has done that before. All these guys, if you look at Trent, if you look at Kittle, if you look at Warner, if you look at Jimmy Ward, if you look at Javarius Ward, all of these guys have been tried and true. They know what they're doing. So, I mean, this Eagles team with Sirianni, which, realistically, what does Sirianni do? I don't know. He lost the play calling. He's not he's just the game manager, which is cool. But I seen, that old guy for the Broncos step in with, off the couch and really do that. So I think when it comes down to it, if it is a close game, the 49ers are going to have the edge. So
it all comes down to Brock Purdy versus Jalen Hurts, I think. And I think Purdy, this is a game where he can really solidify himself as the future of the franchise.
This is a special opportunity. I think Brock Purdy is a special guy. I think he rises to this opportunity. And not to, say that Jalen Hurts won't, but I think that with that injury looming, it does take a little bit out of the mobility game. I think that he's not going to want to run. These linebackers will hit. Dre Greenlaw doesn't give a fuck about a 15-yard penalty. He will smack you up. So it's just one of those things. Like, I don't think he's going to take off as often, and that's really going to deter a crucial part of his game.
Yeah, Brock Purdy could be youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl, first rookie quarterback to start a Super Bowl,
Rookie quarterback,
first rookie quarterback to win an NFC Championship game. So a lot of history on the line for this. I don't think it's too big for the rookie. So go ahead and comment what you guys think is going to happen. You guys think the Niners win? You think the Eagles going to pull it out? And go ahead and like and subscribe.
Yeah, and check out the diamond pick of the week if you're looking to see what we're doing as far as some money wise.
Click over here, one of the sides here. The video will pop up.
All right, take it easy, y'all.
See you guys.